Okay, so the last thing that happened is Mr. Steve Stabalot dropped a torch down one of the holes, correct? If I recall correctly.
Affirmative.
And what did we discover when he did that? Or I'll let you set it up. I'm sorry, I'm kind of jumping into it without letting the DM
No, that's
do
fine.
his thing.
Yeah, if you have any questions, or any observations, it's all you're welcome. But
you can do it. Can you do it in the Batman narrator voice? Last time on Batman.
Yeah, I never heard it before, so otherwise I would. But so Sir Stabalot threw the torch, and you all heard it bounce from one wall to the other and eventually fall down. But there doesn't seem to be any clear purpose for these holes, and Sir Petros seems to find it strange as well. But he looks around as if to look for any hints or any traps, something. The walls seem to be all pretty ordinary, nothing strange about them.
Okay.
Any of you have anything to say to that, or?
Does anyone want to take notes on which direction we're going? That way we don't get lost.
I will. I tell you what. I have prestidigitation. I'm going to inscribe a magical mark every so often as we process through the cave. So each room, I'll put a magical mark on the ground so we know which way we came from.
All right. Awesome.
Do
That's
old Hansel
convenient.
and Gretel thing.
Let me reveal just a little bit more of the...
Right. So, guys, which direction do we want to go? Or I guess there's just one, well, two technically. I guess we could jump down the hole, but that may not end well.
Cool. I saw the dynamic lighten.
It would be even more dynamic if if I had the plus or the pro version of Roll20, but I'm just revealing manually.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Sir Petros starts walking along the corridor, and
join him. Oopsie.
And whoever comes into the corridor can roll a perception check. Everybody.
Okay.
Saint, do you have dark vision, right?
And yes.
So you will. I think you may be our designated scout then, if you don't mind. I'll come in. I'll come into the corridor, but I'm going to stay towards the back here. I'm not going to get in front of everybody. I'm a little squishy.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, perception. Plus 1. I definitely don't see any.
I'm gonna roll for Sir Petros secretly as well.
Do I get a bonus for low light vision?
No. So you're. Oh yeah, there's CC as well. He comes here, and let me see. Oh no, he has +4. Okay. So as you start walking, Kaylin, you realize that right in front of Steve, just 2 steps away, there's a tile that's somewhat loose in relation to the others.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to warn him because you're walking in that direction.
Okay. Let's see.
So that is Karen's
Yeah.
character, Kaylin?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see it, we don't, Karen. You have to make the choice.
Yes.
I would like to investigate it. Is it possible?
So,
Yeah. The thing is, everybody's walking along the corridor, and
Mm-hmm.
you're the only one who notices.
And I'm going to ask everybody to stop and not step on that one.
Okay. So you say
We
stop,
stop.
and you point right in front of Steve, not Sir Petrus, but Sir Petrus stops as well,
Mm-hmm.
and he looks at you. What's wrong?
I saw that tile a little weird. Something odd going on right there. I'm not quite sure yet. We just cannot step on it without knowing.
Okay. So Steve, what do you do? Are you examining it or?
I will look at it but without touching it.
Okay. What was again?
that would probably be investigation then, right?
Right.
Okay, I got that as a skill. So 1 sec.
I'm not sure if it's investigation in this case. It's more related to traps. I forgot you told me the other
Oh,
day.
spoiler.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that is. There's a very specific one for that. Let me flip over. Okay, so it's dexterity to disable a trap, but the kicker here is that we don't know it's a trap yet. So
Yeah.
in that instance, it may be investigation to discover that it's a trap, and then you would try to disable it.
I rolled for investigation.
Okay.
Mine's are very low, so Steve would be a better choice.
Okay, but the thing is so Steve, this is can you roll once again?
You want me to roll again?
Yeah, advantage. You're aware of the
What?
yeah. So you look at the tile and it's the first thing that comes to mind. So you roll with advantage, and as soon as you look to the left, to the wall on the left, you see a hole. It's a slit through which you think whatever is getting triggered by this tile will come out. But if you look to the right, the tile adjacent doesn't have any doesn't seem to be a trigger for this.
Alright, I'm going to tell the group there's 2 ways to do this. We can either set the trap off without being near it, for instance, like throw a weight onto the tile, or we can just leave it be.
Are we able to avoid it? Is it anything on the right that would allow us to pass on the right?
Yeah. So because Steve rolled a 20, a natural 20, he knows that the one on the right does not trigger it. So you can let him know if you want.
The tile on the right's safe, but this one in front of me is dangerous. It's a hot tile, let's say that.
So should we just go on the right side then?
There's a slit in the wall. It's either for arrows or a pointy object to shoot through there.
Sir Petros very carelessly he steps ahead and puts the shield in front of him,
Mm-hmm.
and he walks a little bit along the corridor, and he notices the slit on the wall, and he looks for others, including behind him. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be any. So he says it seems to be safe.
Okay. I'm gonna, as we continue along, I'm going to put marks around any traps that we come across as well. My little marks last for up to an hour, so hopefully we'll be out of here before then. But
Okay. Let's see. So you put a mark. Let me see if I have something here. Okay, that rune is gonna be the
That'll work.
mark.
We still have the option to spring the trap.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Well, it also may make a lot of noise, and we don't really know what's in here, so it may be wise if we had the option to just go around it.
Got you. Stealth first.
Sorry, Steve. What did you say?
Hmm.
Did you say something?
Yeah. We'll just say stealth first.
Stealth. Okay. Are you going to be stealthy and go ahead, or?
I will be the stealthiest person ever. I'm not even
Okay.
here.
Okay.
So
You're
if
welcome.
you want, you can.
You're welcome
you can
to if
roll.
you want, Steve. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
go
yeah.
into stealth and go ahead of us a little bit.
Place a rune on me just in case no one fires arrows in my back.
Well, we know where you're at.
Okay. Just making sure. Go in stealth mode. I'm gonna scout ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so you can roll stealth and go ahead.
Okay. Wow, that was terrible.
Okay. Thank goodness you got that +8. Well, it's not terrible.
Okay, so you go ahead and you're pretty aware. You're pretty sure that you could do better, but there is, as soon as you walk out of the corridor, you see someone who is much more distracted. You see a goblin. He's just walking around, and he doesn't notice you. You're still hidden to him.
It's always scary when the DM rolls. I saw that number was lower. I was like, whew.
Is there any way I can... I'm gonna sneak up behind him.
Yeah, you can do. You can come up behind him. He really didn't notice you. But he's walking around, so if you take too long, he probably is going to.
Alright, I grab him, and I put a hand over his mouth.
Over his mouth, okay?
Are you
So he can't
trying
scream.
to knock him
With a
out, or are
knife
you
across his
trying
throat.
to just
What?
hold him?
I grab his face while I have a knife across his throat. I tell him, if you scream, you die.
Okay.
But do you speak the same language?
Nope.
Probably not.
How far away of the goblin?
Well, I'll drag him back to you guys, basically.
Okay. Well, do we see him doing this, or is he like out of our visual range at this point?
No, you can see that happening.
Okay. Then I will telepathically tell the goblin the same thing, so that and establish a link with him too, so I know what he's thinking or what he's saying in his head.
What is it that you use for that again?
It is my old. It's a warlock thing. I'm flipping over to it right now. The great old one. It's Awakened Mind. Oh, by the way, I looked this up. It does establish in the DM Master's Guide that how telepathy works. And so my spell, I'll tell you what it does first. Is my alien knowledge gives you the ability to touch the minds of other creatures. You can telepathically speak to any creature you can see within 30 feet of you, and you don't need to share a language. But the creature must be able to understand at least one language. And then telepathy, it says in the book, effectively that any creature, even if they don't have telepathy, are capable of both hearing and returning speech, but they are not able to start that link. So I still have to verbally say I am going to have a telepathic link with this person within 30 feet of me, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay, so you say that to the goblin, right? Is it sorry? Is it a spell or a ability from?
It's an ability.
Okay, from Warlock.
From Warlock, from the Great Old One specifically.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna drag him back so he's out of the visual area of the hallway on my left. So I'm gonna drag him back to here, basically.
Okay, while you do that, he's going to try to escape because he doesn't like to take orders. Can you roll an attack? Just a normal attack.
Normal attack. What does that go off? Dex? Oh no, it's the weapon plus.
What is grappling under?
So when you want to grab a creature or
strength
wrestle with it,
check,
you
right?
can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks, this attack replaces one of them.
Alright, so it is 1d4.
Using at least one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. So, okay, so a strength athletics check contested by the strength athletics or dexterity check. But I'll let you roll with an advantage because he was unaware, so you can.
So I'm rolling attack, basically? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a strength athletics check.
Oh, strength athletics. Athletics is a plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, that's a 1 +2.
I'm glad that goblin did not scream at all. Would not wake anybody up in a cave.
He may be trying to. We don't know yet.
Well, the dagger's gonna start digging in if he starts screaming.
Can you roll again?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to try. He's probably going to fail because he's not very strong. Yeah, you drag him away, and he struggles, but you're covering his mouth with your hand, and you're able to drag him back to the corridor.
Sweet.
So what are you gonna do to him?
I don't speak his language, but I'm going to try to figure out how to interrogate him.
Well,
That sounds good.
I can speak to him, so if we want to figure out what we were trying to get out of him, I can talk to him.
Who else is in here? And who are you affiliated with?
You say that to him in his mind? Do you let him?
I'm thinking how to phrase that, because I don't think any combatant's going to really respond to just that.
Okay.
Failure to comply results in pain, slow and utter death.
Sir Petrus looks at the scene, and he says, "Maybe it's wiser for us to come back a little bit then, if you're going to want to talk to him."
Well, he doesn't. Nobody hears this, only him, unless I talk to the comrades. It's just in our minds.
Okay.
I'm going to tell.
Because he sees him dragging him back there, he then asks, "So, what do you want with him? Let's ask him for information."
He's talking to us, or he's talking. Who's he talking to?
So Sir Petrus talking to Steve because he sees him dragging the goblin back.
Okay.
I just don't want to drag him near to that trap, so I'm going to drag him a little bit further back, but not too much.
Actually, the trap is a good idea. We could hold him over the trap if you're trying to intimidate.
Yeah,
Good
but
idea.
Then if it sets off, yeah, let's do that. Then. Well, I don't want to, because if he sets it off on purpose to kill himself and alert the others, that could be a way.
Yeah, that could be too.
So I figure if we just keep him here,
Okay.
So
I'm
you
just
want to
gonna
drag
say
him to the
him,
middle of everyone, or
sure.
okay?
Okay.
But I want someone to watch front just in case.
Sir Petros will do that.
Okay. I'm gonna stand like right here, and I'm going to make sure he sees my face, and that I am not speaking, and I'm going into his mind with this. Make sure he feels this, and tell him we are on a mission, and we are coming through. You have two options: to live or to die. If you wish to live, tell us what else is in here and we'll be on our way. Else we'll find out the hard way.
Okay, so all of you just look at Barnabas staring at the goblin for a long time. And do you let him talk, or because you're still covering his mouth, right?
He doesn't need to speak with his mouth.
Does he?
Or are you asking?
Is he able to respond to you mentally?
He can respond to me mentally. Nobody else will hear it, but he can respond to me mentally.
Okay. He says, well, what are you waiting for then? Just kill me.
I ask Barnabas what's going on. Is he cooperating?
And I'll whisper and relay to them what's going on, so that they're knowing what's happening in the conversation. And I'm open to suggestions.
Okay. CC is very quiet.
Karen, what do you think?
Thinking like anybody have any charming spell, can charm people, can tell the truth, and
Does anybody have the friend spell? Chance?
Oh, let me see what CC has.
I don't have friends that have knives.
I can speak with animals, but not creature, goblin.
This is not. Well, that's okay. I'm talking to him, so we've got that covered. We just have to figure out a way to get him to speak.
Okay.
Information.
Hand
You
still
can
over
try
his
to
mouth.
intimidate.
Or anybody have like persuasion,
Yeah, or persuade, or
Well,
yeah, or
I'm trying to intimidate.
intimidation and those,
Right.
or
Okay,
That's what I'm
deception.
trying to do.
Yeah,
you
I
want
don't
to
have
roll.
all those.
Yeah, okay, so you want to roll intimidation.
Yes, I'm trying to like reach into his mind so it's very uncomfortable and intimidate him in that way.
Right. Okay, you can roll an intimidation check.
Okay. Why did it roll a 9?
Yeah,
Oh,
you rolled
2d20, my
2.
bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I typed that in
It's
wrong. Roll d20 plus. Okay.
Okay, he's going to try and resist. Okay, you see that you start maybe to you assume that your voice sounds very, very different in his head, and what you say just makes him suddenly shift. You can see in his eyes that the fight goes from him, and he seems scared, and he says, well, okay, well, we don't have to do this. What do you want to know?
Ask him to tell me what is in here. How many of them are there, and how?
How many there are, and sorry.
I want to know information about the cave, so I want to know how many questions are you going to question? I would ask about numbers, I would ask about traps, and I would ask about important features of the cave. Just tell me what you know, kind of thing.
Okay. He says, we're about 30. And well, there's the witch goblin. He's our boss.
Okay. All right. I relay that information to my friends and ask them what they think.
It's only 30 of them.
Only.
3 of us.
Each of us get 10. It's easy.
Is there anything you guys can think to ask?
Are there any secret passages in this cave?
Or any secret treasures they're holding? Like, what are they doing here?
I mean, he's still an individual. He may not know everything.
True.
Right?
Yeah, true.
So
when you both suggest this, Steve and Kalen, he already shakes his head in denial. But you don't know exactly what he's answering to. But you know that he understood you both.
Oh, smart.
okay.
Is he outlived his usefulness?
Well, I mean, have we been smart enough to think of anything we can ask? I guess that's about it. We said we would let him live, so I'm say from my character standpoint, I would honor that and either knock him out or kick him out of the cave or right at the entrance, so it's not like he can come back on us in this direction. Probably just knock him out.
I'll choke him out.
You're gonna chop him out or knock him out?
Choke him out.
Choke him out. Okay.
Sleep hold.
Keep him alive.
Okay. Yeah, you put him in a rear naked choke, and he goes to sleep after just a few seconds. I can put here a indication that he is asleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to just leave him out in the open, or do we want to like?
Does anyone want to tie him up or anything, or tie him to a tree?
I don't think there's any trees in the cave.
There are at the entrance.
I'll count this as a democracy.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Then we can quickly, since we're right at the end, drag him over, tie him to a tree, or just tie him here and go on, or just leave him here.
Okay, Sir Petrus does have a rope, so
Oh,
he will
that's kind of
tie.
him.
Yeah, he's prepared.
I've got rope too, but I
That
thank
is
you
so
for not having
convenient.
us use ours.
So he ties him up, and yeah, he walks outside and leaves him by a tree, and he ties the rope around it, and then he comes back.
Okay. All right, guys. So we know we have. Wait. So why are we in this cave to begin with again? I kind of forgot.
Sir Petrus wanted to come here. He had a map that indicated this cave. He is also not quite sure what you can find in here, but he knows that his professor was investigating this place somehow. Well, he wasn't physically coming here because he's too old, but he, for some reason, had this place marked as interest.
Okay. So, what was I'm just sad. I need to write it down. But what was our original hire for? It was find what?
It was what? Sorry?
What was the original point of Sir Petro hiring us again? What was our ultimate goal?
To find what's hidden in this cave, what's important that his tutor wanted to find out.
Okay. All right.
He's
Well,
not
let
sure
us-
himself.
No
So
problem. Okay. We can move on. We know we've got about 30 goblins and one witch king goblin.
Technically 29, including him. Am I right?
well,
We have to be give us an approximate number, so
yeah, around 30.
It sounds like a long battle, but worth a fight.
Sorry?
I said it sounds like a long battle, but worth a fight.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
If it has dash, we can kill it.
okay. All right. Well, lead the way. We want to go left or right? Left or straight, I guess we should say.
You can roll another stealth check if you want.
I will.
Yay! Much better.
Good. So
Which direction do you go? Do you stab a lot?
to the left you see.
I will scout left.
Okay. You see a door.
Okay. And tell them there's a door on the end of this hallway. And I will look forward also if I can.
What
Yes.
can we describe this door? Is this a rickety, like, what kind of door is this?
It's a wooden door. It doesn't look particularly. It's just an ordinary wooden door. It's not broken. It doesn't seem. It seems just old, but it's not particularly frail. Seems like a thick door.
Can I check to see if there is any noticeable light coming in from underneath it, or put my ear to the door to see if I hear anything from the other side?
You can do that. You can. Can you roll a perception check?
Sure.
Right. You don't hear anything in particular, but you can see by the bottom of the door if you pay attention to it. Yeah, there's light inside.
Okay. So, guys, do we want to try to go into the noticeable door, or I may be cheating, but I do see beds up ahead or something of that nature.
You better group up though. Choose one direction to go first.
I agree. That's the question.
I feel like we should go far as we can without opening doors, then we'll go back and open doors.
Yeah, I would kind of
Okay.
agree with that.
Okay.
But mark the door so we can come back to it.
I don't think the door needs a mark. It's fairly noticeable to be a door.
Okay, so Sir Petros is going to go ahead. Are you going to try to go sneaking forward or?
Always.
Okay. You see.
Do you want me to roll again, or?
No, it's okay. It's still good. 1 second, let me reveal it. And let me roll for them. Although you rolled a 24, so
Surprise!
they're very well. Yeah. Well,
Uh-oh.
they're one of them is very distracted with something. He's looking at his
Wow.
crossbow. The other one is
Not
seems to be a bit more alert.
hilarious.
Just a little.
So now, doesn't a
But-
20? Does a 20 automatically pass, or
It's a critical success.
thing I'm not sure about because it's against his 24, so I don't know if in this case that's a good question.
let me? I'm flipping through to find it.
Yeah, we can look it up. So
Okay.
yeah, it says there's some people who say that a natural 20 on a skill check is not really a critical. It's just a high roll, but not automatic success.
Okay. Then it must be the one is an automatic fail. Then I guess is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they do not seem to notice you both.
Yay! Good roll, Steve.
So Kaylin can also see them just from the corner of the corridor, like the end of it. If you want, you can try to go quietly, but Sir Petros is coming along too.
And he's not quiet, I'm assuming, because he's wearing
No,
armor.
not particular.
Is this a step right here? Or is it like a wall?
Yeah, no, it's a step. It's
Okay,
It's
so
not a wall.
it's like a little bedding pit. It's like a
Mhm.
little
So
den.
it's wall from top to bottom. Wall, step entrance. Wall.
From top
How
to
do I-
bottom wall. Yeah.
I
Okay.
gesture
just
like
like-
him to slow down and be quiet by doing like raising one of my hands quietly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir Petros stops.
And I put up 2 fingers.
You need to go to the
And I
bathroom.
point in the direction of the 2.
Sir Petros takes a
Okay.
step here to look at it. He says, "Well, I think we can take them."
Oh, for sure.
All right. I
How
will
about
go for a sneak attack, I guess.
Sneak attack. Okay.
Sneak attack is. Blah,
But-
blah, blah.
I'm getting
going
Sneak
to
attack.
try
Once per
with
turn, you deal an extra 1d6 damage.
Yeah.
okay?
But are you going to try to sneak up on him with a dagger, or are you going to shoot at him?
I will sneak up upon him, so I'm close.
So they're facing us currently.
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
They seem to be talking to each other now. Can you just roll another stealth?
Sure.
Because you're approaching. And Kaylin, if you want to move there as well, I'll ask you to also roll stealth.
Oh, okay. Not bad, but still meh.
Okay. Well, one of them, the one with the crossbow, he finally sees you coming from the shadows, and he points at you. Hey,
I grabbed the
he
dude.
says. Okay, you can attack the other one with advantage because he didn't.
I will hold him as a shield basically, while pushing him towards the crossbow guy.
Okay, can you roll athletics?
Athletics, okay.
Do we need to roll initiative? Or?
Depends, because well, yeah, we can try. We can do that, but because it's
What?
oh, okay. Well, you don't need to roll initiative now. You grab him, and the other the other one hops back onto the bed.
Well, I basically push this dude into him, using him as a shield to close the distance. And if I get a chance of sticking a knife in this dude's neck, then I'm going after the guy with the crossbow.
Okay, then we need to roll initiative. Okay. Can you let me see? Can you?
Basically, I'm closing the distance
Click.
to him with the guy as a human shield.
Yeah, we're
Once
going
it
we're
takes
going to have to roll initiative for this first. So can you click on your own token to highlight it and then roll the initiative? From the sheet, because then it already automatically goes to the turn order.
I don't have my character sheet on here.
Ah,
Really?
really?
Yeah, we were using D20.
My
I
dex
think
is
I've got. Where is the dex? The initiative roll? Do I
Initiative
just click on
is-
dexterity?
No, it's on top of the
Oh, there
hit
it is.
point. Okay.
Oh, I like my first roll better.
So let me add him. Oh, let me add here.
that was terrible.
Are you going to roll again? Since you rolled 1, you probably have a
I got a
roll, right?
16 the first roll, but it's not in the initiative thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, we can do it this way.
Yeah,
You
well,
can hit
I'm
it
gonna add you.
initiative, and then I can. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, my initiative is a +4. Okay. Okay.
So Steve rolled a 6. Oh, Barnabas already rolled. Yeah. Kalen rolled a 21.
Dear Lord, woman.
Let me see initiative.
Interesting that it's not. Does everybody else see Andy in the turn order?
Yeah.
Huh, I wonder
Yeah.
why it's not doing Barnabas for some reason.
Probably because the character sheet is still written as Andy, I think.
Mm-mm. I've got the character sheet as Barnabas, and I've got my name as Barnabas. Go figure.
Wow, my roll really sucked.
Mhm.
I'm in the thick of it.
You may not get that awesome finisher like you had hoped.
Finish him. No.
And CC is initiative is 20. Okay. Okay, from top. Why is it not organizing itself? I don't know. Oh, let me put it here and here. here. Okay. So who? It's Kaylin who acts first.
Okay.
What do you do?
Let's see. I'm gonna use poison spray. Poison spray.
I
Let's
don't.
see.
How many feet is each block? 5.
What?
How far away is it? Each block, each square. Are we counting it as
It's
5
5
feet?
feet. Yeah. So you can only do that 10 feet away from you. So it's 2 blocks
Okay,
on the
I can
grid.
move first then.
Yeah.
I get into the room. Let's see.
To this point, you want to count. Yeah.
Okay. Can I come here? Whee! Alright, want to use poison spray. Let's see. Did I already roll or something? Is that 2 as my roll? That is a terrible roll.
No, yeah, that's the damage.
Is it the
Yeah.
total damage? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
it's a 1d12.
Wow,
Okay.
terrible.
You rolled a hit, or is it auto hit or something?
It seems like it's auto hit because it doesn't ask on the spell to roll anything. It's just the creature must pass a Constitution save. So let me see if he does. No, he doesn't. Yeah, so he takes 2 poison damage.
Congratulations, Karen. You did the first damage in combat.
Yay!
Yeah. He starts coughing, and he seems really bothered by it. Now it's CC. What does CC do? Let me see his sheet. Okay, he's just going to move because here. Because he doesn't seem to have a ranged weapon, or he didn't write down any spells, so I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to use any. So, and then it's Sir Petros. Sir Petros just moves here. Let me see the count. Move 30. Sir Petros moves here. And now it's Goblin. Goblin takes a step back. It's the one. He hops on the other bed. And he's going to shoot. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to shoot at Kaylin, who sprayed him with poison in his face. He raises his crossbow, he shoots, and I don't think he hits. Let me see. Oh, he hits. He does hit, so let me just see what's the damage again. Sorry. Okay, so you take 2 damage.
Ooh.
Oh no.
First damage taken too. You're setting all kinds of records.
You gave him 2, he gave you 2 back.
Oh no.
Okay. What's going on with the goblin and the shield? With the shield and the sword right now?
That's what we're gonna find out now. Well, not now. After you. So you act first, and then it's gonna be the goblin, and then Saint.
So what happened last with the goblin with the sword and shield? Are him and Steve still struggling together?
Yeah. So Steve is he picked him. He grabbed him from behind.
Mm-hmm.
And I was shoving him forward in order to block the crossbow from shooting me. Close
Okay,
the
and y'all haven't, and y'all are going last, so that hasn't happened yet. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
I'm gonna trust Steve that he can tackle it, and I'm gonna point my hand at the goblin that's jumping on the bed, and I'm gonna fire an eldritch blast at him while yelling at him, "No jumping!" But anyways, 'cause my parents would always get on to me for that. But anyways, so 20.
Eldritch Blast.
And I'm gonna guess that probably hits. But I'll let you be the final judge on that. And it does. I'll let you
1d10.
confirm that first.
Yeah, no, it hits, of course.
I figure it did, but and it does 1d10 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, so sad.
Ooh.
No,
You
it's
moved
okay.
first, right? Or did you just do it from there?
Oh, yeah. Where can you highlight the door again? Like, where am I actually able?
There is no door.
This whole
it's a
thing
step.
is a step up.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing is. Okay, so
Yeah, no,
5,
sorry. This is
10,
just a step.
20.
It's just a little.
I'm right
Okay, so
here.
you point at him, and a beam comes out of your hand and hits him. He doesn't seem very perturbed by it, but it definitely did some damage. And now, Goblin number 2 is going to try and struggle to release himself. Okay. 1 second. Check something.
Ignore that. That was my bad. Sorry.
Can you roll athletics again?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Athletics. Okay.
Okay, so he is able to release himself. And what he does is he can still move. He just moves here, and he turns around to face you. Now it's your turn.
I throw my dagger at his face.
Okay. You can roll that.
What is that?
So the dagger.
It can be thrown.
Yeah.
Range 20 to 60.
Yeah, no, you can roll a ranged attack for that, but you're going to really toss the dagger from there, right?
Yes.
Okay, you can roll an attack then.
Attack for dagger is a D4.
It's +2 for you.
It's a +4 piercing.
Okay, it's weird. For some reason, it's +2 on your sheet, but I think it's.
The character sheet in game on the Roll20 is not accurate.
Yeah,
I'll have to finish updating it.
it's a bit.
But on my sheet it says damage is 1d4 +4.
Yeah, so yeah, you can roll the ranged attack. No, first you have to roll the ranged attack.
Oh, it's the attack thing. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Hit is +6. Yeah. So what is that? D20 +6.
+6? Yeah, +6.
Wow.
Okay. So you toss the dagger at him. He's very angry that you grabbed him. He just swipes his blade, and he deflects the dagger in midair. And now it's Kaylin again.
Okay, where should I put on the character sheets about damage? Like the 2 damage I had.
I think it's already written down, because if you look at hit point maximum, it's 7, but current hit point is 5. I subtracted it
Oh,
from your
okay.
token and it's
Cool.
updated.
Thank you. I was like, where is it?
No problem.
Well, is anybody injured besides me?
No.
Okay.
Just that goblin there if you want to heal him.
No, I'm not healing the goblin. Oh, okay. I'll try the poison again then.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna see if he can dodge that.
How many daggers do you have, Steve?
I have 4, but I just threw one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
I also have 2 short swords.
So you spray more poison at him, and at this point he can't take it anymore. Eventually he just falls off the bed right on his face. And you're pretty sure he died.
Oh, we did. Yay! How about the other?
The other one's still
still
here. And now it's CC. He's going to walk 1, 2, 3.
If we really can't use Barrio's character for purposes of him not being here, we could just say he's guarding the goblin at the entrance, if that would help you.
Or he's
Yeah,
just
that we can-
standing heroically in a corner.
Okay, we can do that.
Well, it's whatever you want. It's GM's call.
At this point, he's gonna stay here, but you can suggest that later then.
Okay.
And he's going to take another step forward and try to stab him with the rapier. Wow, he really doesn't. He just clumsily tries to poke the goblin with the rapier. Just for some reason, the blade bends a little bit and bounces off his hand and onto the ground, right on top of the dagger. So, and Sir Petrus, seeing this, he just moves forward and he attacks the goblin. He hits him. Okay. This goblin dies. Sir Petrus comes and slashes him from the top to bottom. And the goblin just falls unconscious and probably dead. Unable to defend from that attack. Now you have 2 goblins dead in front of you and a dagger and a sword. CC collects his sword again.
And I pick up my dagger and I put a blade through each one of them just to make sure they're dead.
Okay, they're extra dead.
Can never be safe.
Indeed, and Sir Patrick turns around and he says to Kaelin, "Are you all right?"
Okay, I'm okay.
Okay, good.
She's a trooper.
Alright, I will search the bodies if they have anything valuable that I can carry, and I will call it there, unless anyone says it has any other opinion.
So you see a small crossbow and a small scimitar is what they're carrying, and they don't. Well, they have like armor, but it's small, and none of you can wear it. There's no one small enough for that.
Any money?
No money with them.
Check for any keys or anything of importance. It looks like it might gain us access someplace.
Yeah.
You don't find any keys with them.
Okay. Okay.
And
Well,
if you
do we want
there's
to
some
go?
chests besides the beds, but they don't seem to have anything important. Just little articles of clothing for goblins.
All right.
Does anybody want to cosplay as a goblin?
I don't think anyone here is small enough.
You cannot wear their clothes, so I
If you were a
wish it
halfling,
crossed
if you
my
had a
mind, but
halfling or a goblin
That's
or a
true.
All
too
right,
tall, too
if we're
big.
getting-
Funny. All right.
if we're
Continue
gonna
down the
move
hall.
on, if we're gonna move on, I'll throw the bodies underneath the bed.
Or you could
Okay,
just
yeah.
like cover them up, put their heads on the pillows, make them pretend like they're sleeping.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So Sir Petros approaches CC and he says, I'm really worried about my horse. If you could wait outside, keep guard on him. And he tries to make it seem like it's not because CC just terribly missed the goblin and lost his sword. And CC just resignates and he goes outside to wait.
Oh, we're all gonna give CC a hug later.
Yeah. Make sure we all survive too.
Okay.
I
Forward
just-
hug.
Now let me review some more of the map.
Do we hear any sounds of any other people clamoring around?
No, you don't hear anything.
All right, I'm going to roll for stealth then, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Leroy Jenkins. Okay.
Don't you dare.
You do that? Or?
No, I don't.
Right. Okay. So as you approach this corner, you start hearing something swing. Let me review more.
Something swing.
Yeah, some large, like as if one of those grandpa clocks.
Oh, pendulum.
Yeah, pendulum. But it's very loud. It seems
Does
to
it
be
have an
large.
axe on the end of it?
Maybe.
It sounds weaponized. I peek around the corner.
Okay, so this is what you see. Let me review. You see a bridge. And you see this huge goblin. It doesn't even look like a goblin. It looks more like an orc. Seems very bored. He's leaning against the wall. And very close to the abyss that the bridge
Can you hear me?
covers. Yeah. Did you say something?
Okay, sorry, my audio is acting up a bit. I tell the guys there's a huge.
Say something?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
I think there's
I tell them
huge
there's
delay.
a
really
huge
long delay in the
goblin
chat for
down
some
at
reason.
the other end of the bridge.
But
Okay.
there's one
Can I see
detail that
anything
I
further than that?
Yeah, no, there's one detail that I hadn't finished. So in the middle of this bridge, there is indeed a huge pendulum axe swinging from one side to the other. It seems slow enough that you don't have to worry about crossing the bridge. But of course, there's this creature at the other side.
Is he wearing like a helmet or is it just?
Yeah, he's wearing a helmet.
Are there like eye holes or is there his face showing?
It's a helmet on the top of his head, and it has a nose guard, but it doesn't cover the lower
Doesn't cover
half
entire
of his
face.
face.
Okay.
Does anybody have anything that can knock him in the pit?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
spell or anything. Does anybody
I
have
have a
anything that will
bow and
knock
arrow.
this guy into the pit? Well, it'll hurt him, but it won't knock him into the pit.
I can shoot him in the knee.
Watching
there's
an
a knee.
adventurer like you.
He is near the edge. Is there a way I can shoot him in the knee? That way he falls that direction?
Well, you can try, but you have no idea what's gonna happen.
It probably is not gonna happen. Most likely.
Yeah.
Is there enough room
He
for me
looks
to
like
use a longbow?
Say that
What?
again.
Is there enough room for me to use a longbow, or should I just stick with my short bow?
You can try to use the longbow, yeah.
What the question is, if we just want to fight the guy, then we can all just come up and fight the guy. That's going to be the best thing. If we're just trying to kill him, actually knock him in there, then you may want to like try to stealth grapple him in there. But
Yeah, but I have to
that
walk
may
past
not
him.
be
He's looking our direction, though.
Maybe we could use some of the objects, make the sound in the hall attract his attention, so he can come over. Right at the corner, somebody can cry. So you would pass over. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah.
he'll come over alerted. That's the kicker. I can make a
get
bark
his attention,
behind
make him
him.
come forward. I can go behind him, but I just need to be able to get behind him. That's the thing.
Okay, I can make a. I'll use prestidigitation then, and let's see, what form can we take this? I'll create a shower of sparks behind him, with a really bad smell attached with it, just really confusing. And I'll do that behind him to get his attention.
The problem is, I think the range is 10 feet, right? Or where exactly?
Good question. Let me double check that. You're right. It is only 10 feet. Never mind. That was a good idea, but it failed.
Sir Petro says, I like her idea. I think if we make him curious, maybe he can come here. But just curious, not necessarily alert. Do you understand what I mean? Because
okay. So how about instead, since it's only 10 feet, I'll create some faint. Well, no, that will. If I create music here, would that affect him, or is the assumption that if I did faint musical notes, that it would only be within the 10 feet here?
Sorry, if you create what?
I can create with prestidigitation faint musical notes. If I create it, would that work if I did that here? Would he be able to hear that down the hall, or would the assumption be that the faint musical notes only work within 10 feet of whoever I'm with?
No. Let me see.
Your mic's off, Karen.
I can create a lot of things of my druid craft too.
Yeah, you could do a sound of an animal would be fine too, or something.
While you guys are distracted.
I can
give a little more range on yours too.
You know, if you make a sound with a spell like this from here, he's probably going to listen.
I could create a sound of a small animal, which is I could with that.
Okay.
Okay. What do you do then? What sound?
Like.
Like a
dying animal.
It's like goblin food, come eat it. Come over, cook it. Anyway.
So are we drawing him closer to me, or am I going over there?
You don't know. You didn't discuss this, but now he listens. He hears the sound of a goat, and he
Yeah.
starts walking along the bridge. He waits for the axe, and he just passes, like, as if the axe isn't even there. And
Well, I'm gonna
just
just get ready to attack once he gets close enough.
Okay.
I'm crouched down so he won't. So I can just pop right up right in front of him, basically.
Okay, 1 second.
Counts as a surprise attack, right?
Exactly.
So I'm gonna prepare to hit him as well.
I'm using a short sword now.
Okay, let me just check about surprise.
It's on the first page of chapter 9, 180.
Yeah. Does he have advantage to attack him because he's surprised? That's
A surprise attack means that the person who is being surprised against loses their first turn effectively.
okay. So do we have to roll initiative then to determine that he misses his turn?
I guess in this instance, since he's actually coming over towards us, one of the things that we could do is we would compare the of us hiding to his wisdom perception score.
Mm-hmm.
In this instance, I guess. Now, would that be passive or would that be active is the only question.
That's the thing, because he noticed something here that I assumed it would be active.
Okay, then we would need to roll his wisdom perception score against our stealth, which was whatever we rolled earlier, I guess.
Yeah.
24.
No way. Yeah, he doesn't. He's surprised.
Okay.
But then, okay, so he comes here, and you surprise him with an attack, and it's a sneak attack, right?
Yes.
So
So I
you
can
can
roll
roll
with
with
advantage. Yeah. So roll to hit first, right?
Yeah.
The hit is +6. $22 to hit.
Yeah. You can roll again, just in case you roll a 20.
I can? Okay.
Yeah, it's advantage. Okay, well, the 22 counts. You hit him with a sneak attack, so it's gonna be the damage plus 1d6.
Okay. Damage is 1d6 plus 4. With sneak attack, it's another d6. Okay, so
Yeah.
2d6 plus 4.
Yeah.
I hit him for 11.
Wow, okay. Okay, so he's turning around the corner, hoping to find a goat, but instead he finds the end of a blade right on his neck. You stab him there, and he gasps for air for a second, and he's bleeding a lot already.
Twist and pull.
Indeed. Well, he's surprised, so you can attack again.
I will finish him off. I will kill him the fastest way possible.
Okay, you can just roll the attack again. I'm not gonna roll the initiative because
minus the d4 or d6. I mean, because it's no longer sneak.
yeah, but you have to roll first the attack.
Roll 2 a hit again, or
Yeah, it's a hit.
okay.
Because you never know.
What am I doing? I need to do this. 15 to hit.
Yeah, you get him.
Then damage.
Damage, he dies. because
Okay.
you did a lot of damage with this sneak attack. Before he can even try to scream for help or try to attack you, you just stab him again. And he falls on his knees, and then he falls to the floor, lifeless.
I catch him before he falls because he's wearing a heavy armor. So
Okay, you do that. And then he softly is laid on the concrete.
and I drag him off to this out of the view.
Good job, team. That's awesome.
One man wrecking crew.
Okay. So
He
you're
didn't
going to
say anything.
drag him back to the beds or something?
All the way.
I'll need someone to help me get going to that fast.
Yeah,
In
Sir
the
Petros
shadow.
assist you. Yeah, Sir Petros helps you out. Puts him on the bed.
Put the blanket over him. Call it good.
Yeah, and then you come
By
back.
the end, the goblins all piled up in 4 beds with the sheets over them.
Goblin orgy.
Not quite what I was going for, but okay.
I know I'm just here to spectate, but PG rated, please.
Okay, Sir Petros comes to the corridor and he looks at the bridge and he sees the axe swinging and he is very surprised.
Can I roll perception for traps?
Yes.
Perception is wisdom. Okay. +5.
Okay. The only trap that you can see is the very visible one that's swinging from one side of the bridge to the other, from a ceiling that's far above.
Is there a lever nearby to turn it off, or a way to stop it, or do we just have to walk across?
Not that you can see.
Being the stealthy one, I'll cross first and I'll scout ahead.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and I'll cross. I think it's fine. Or I'll cross too.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Do I have to roll stealth again?
Yes. And I'm going to reveal the area.
Whoa. Okay. That's not good.
Wait, sorry. Let me not do that.
I haven't seen anything
Yeah,
yet.
no. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I was revealing too much.
Oh, I never saw it. It never revealed to mine, so.
The only one saw it, it was the one who's stealthy.
Yeah, with his night vision.
Right.
That's the reason he got to see it.
Okay, Sir Petros crosses the bridge as well. This is all you see at this point. So there seems to be a way ahead, one to the left.
I'm gonna check for traps again.
Yeah, you can roll.
Let me check again. Perception +5. Okay. Oh.
Well, looks good, guys. Doop, 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 doop.
I have a 17, so it's still good, I guess.
Yeah.
You see something.
No, you don't see anything special.
Oh no.
So, I guess in this instance, we're just rolling perception for people moving forward.
Yes.
Okay.
What's this thing on my right? I investigate.
It's okay. Do you want to roll perception again?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Or
Woot!
Here's my pass.
It's a statue, and as soon as you look at it, something springs from behind it.
Crap.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Oh.
Just a flash of green just hops on top of you, and you feel something stabbing you.
Oh no.
Ow! But I matched perception.
Indeed.
Don't defenders get a advantage?
No. Your perception was good, but his roll was really good for
Gotcha.
hiding.
Band-Aid?
Did you get
Well,
hurt?
first we gotta figure out what's going on.
Did you get hurt since you got stabbed?
A green
We
flash
don't know
happened
yet.
and I got stabbed.
Okay, so out of the blue, just something springs on Steve, and he gets stabbed by this very slanky goblin that just jumps from behind the statue. From the top, like the shoulder of the statue, he just comes down with a dagger and he stabs Steve for 4 damage total. So
Oh, 4
Does that
damage?
go to my armor? Or what do I do with my armor?
so it's your armor is on the CA is the armor class. So what's your armor class?
15.
15. Okay. So
It's
he
level
passed with his attack roll. So that's it. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's damage reduction for armors on the 5th edition. It's just the
No,
CA, right? The armor
correct.
class, right?
It's just, yeah, if something can hit you or not. Your higher
Yeah.
armor class makes it harder for things to hit you, is what it does.
Okay,
But
and as
it's
soon as he hops off of you, he screams something in a language that you don't understand. And let's roll initiative.
How much damage did I take again? 2?
4.
Ouch. I'm half health.
Yeah.
Can I heal him?
You can, but we have to roll initiative because he
Okay.
alerted someone. I'm sorry, I completely forgot to reveal him. Here's where he was. He was hiding there, and then he sprung, and then he hopped back, and he's right in front of you.
This dice is trying to kill me. Rip Steve Savalot.
Actually, it's not bad. I mean, if I go first, I heal you first. And then you have recover, and then you can fight. So it's not too bad.
True.
I'm having very sharp experience here.
And let me add here. So Kalen. Barnabas had a 9.
I had
is
a
that right?
12. I
12.
was trying to. I'll try to just roll from initiative from now on the roll 20 sheet.
So Kalen had a 19. Steve had an 8. And Sir Petros, I didn't roll yet. Okay, so we're good to go. First, Kaylin, what do you do, Kaylin?
I'm gonna use healing word. Let's see. Yes. Oh. Okay. So I'm using healing words to heal him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gonna roll
So I think you have to roll 1d4 plus.
D4 plus my spell casting ability modifier, which is
Wisdom. So plus 3. 1d4 plus 3.
okay.
Good.
So I'm back full health.
Mm-hmm.
You're back to full.
Yay!
Okay, so you do that.
Yep.
Sir Petros is going to stop here and attack him. Okay, he hits. Okay, this goblin is hurt. He comes and he slams the shield on the goblin's face, and he's hit. Okay. And now it's Barnabas. And
Okay.
I'm not sure if everyone remembers, but you can also prepare your action for when something new, like some new enemy appears.
I have my short sword drawn.
And we use is that for a bonus action we use? Or how does that work? I forgot.
No, you can
Okay.
just say I move, like let's say you move here and you're going to prepare for when someone appears. So if someone appears, before they can do anything, you react, or you already act before him. You know?
Okay. Well, quite frankly, that sounds like a wonderful. Is it my turn?
What?
Is it my turn or whose turn
Yeah,
is it?
it's your
Sorry.
turn. Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'll move up over here, and I'm gonna prepare my Eldritch Blast for the first goblin I see that hops out.
Okay.
I'm also activating my shock hand, the shocking grasp.
Okay. And indeed, so a goblin comes all the way here, and before he can do anything, Barnabas can roll his Eldritch Blast.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah. That hits.
Oh,
Ooh.
man, I'm just having a terrible time when it comes to only made 2 attacks in this game, and both of them then for 1.
He comes here and he is met by this this beam that comes from straight from your hand and hits him, and he takes another step here and he's going to attack Sir Petros. but he misses. Sir Petrus just blocks the attack with his shield. And now it's actually Steve.
I am stabbing the guy who stabbed me. He's within reaching distance, right?
Yes.
I shock and stab. So that is attack. Wait, okay, I'm trying to decide. I'll just stab him first. How about that?
Yeah.
It's logical. So to hit +6. Okay.
Okay. So you're very angry. You thrust your sword forward. For some reason, you thought that you were going to meet flesh, but instead the goblin just hops to the side, and because your attack was somewhat clumsy, you were expecting to hit already. Your sword falls to the ground,
Oh.
and now it's another goblin's turn. Yeah. Comes here. And he's going to point and shoot at Sir Petrus with his crossbow. Fortunately for Sir Petrus, he's at a very advantageous position and his shield is already raised. And the last goblin comes here and he can't do much other than that. Okay, so it's Kalen again.
Okay, wow. 4 goblins. Let me see. I wonder.
Let's see. I don't think you have. Yeah, well, one of your spells could hit actually 2 of the goblins because it's 10 feet, so it's more than 1 square.
Yeah. That
So
is the poison spray thing.
That's right.
Yeah, we can try
Or
again.
if you have any weapons as well, you can.
I have a dagger, a short bow, and yeah. I can use the poison again.
The poison, okay. That's great. So with to whom was it? Which one of the goblins?
Can I attack both? Is it possible?
No, I have to pick one of the 2.
Okay. Let's see. The one in the corner then.
Okay. The one that's just coming from the other
Yeah.
room. Okay, let's see him roll. Okay, well actually he did pass the save, but well, let me just check your your spell save DC. Okay, so very lucky for him, he just right in the nick of time he dodges the spray.
That's terrible. It's a 9 damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would
man.
that would be really good.
Yeah.
But will he dodge the sword that comes to him after that? So Sir Petrus swings at him angrily, but he misses. The goblin is very dexterous. He just crouches as the sword comes, and it's the turn of the other goblin. So this goblin is gonna stab you Steve. What's your AC? Your armor class again?
15.
15. Okay. He misses. He hops back. And he's going to try to hide. No, actually he moves back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's going to try to hide. Okay. Right. So now it's Barnabas' turn. What shall you do?
All right, I'm going to come up behind her, turn, and I will just blast this one right in the front. Try and get him out of the way.
Yeah. Nice. It hits.
I'm doing great on my 2 hits, just not so much on the actual damage.
Let's see now. No, I don't think you rolled. I see what the problem is. I think you're writing D10 instead of 1d10, right? Or did you?
Let me try one.
Oh no, it's right. It's right. Or is it not?
Let me try writing D10 again. Okay, yeah, I guess I have to put the 1 in front of it. Well, that's
Yeah.
weird. Why does that matter? Because when I do roll D20, I just do roll D20. I write it the same way.
Yeah, let me.
Try it one more time.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wait. I don't write it. I just click on the dice symbol.
No,
left
it's
side.
a 1.
Really,
I
it's
just
a
did
1.
roll D10, and I got a 1 again, yeah. I mean, it got
Okay.
9, so it's... I'm going to do it one more time. You can ignore what's in the chat from the... Yep, sorry, it is a 1 again.
Okay.
Very good at those 1s.
Okay, well, just a little bit of bad luck there, but you hit him, and he's the next one. So what he's gonna do is he's going to try and stab Sir Petrus again from the corner, because he doesn't dare to just walk in front of everyone. And he misses again. And now it's Steve. Sorry. What do you do, Steve?
I don't like surprises, so I'm gonna hunt down that little dude and attack him.
Okay. You can roll a perception check.
Perception is +5 if I remember correctly for me. Yep. Got an 11.
Okay. Do you walk forward or? Okay. Well, you don't see him at this point. Are you gonna do anything else? Oh, you already did your action.
Yeah, I basically picked up my sword, basically.
Yeah, true. You pick up the sword and go forward.
Yep.
This goblin takes a step to the side and another one because there's too many people in front of him, and he's going to try to shoot Barnabas.
No!
He doesn't. He
So
hits the wall. He misses very badly, and this goblin is going to... Oh, he sees the other individual just walking further into their lair, so he comes here, and he's going to attack Steve.
Why is everyone hating on Steve?
Because you're the odd one out of the little pile of people there. Let's see. He misses. And you realize that someone's after you. And now it's Kaylin again.
Okay. Well, I'll continue use poison then,
Yeah, we
since
don't have a large spell selection yet.
oh, little.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yes.
This guy here, right?
Yeah, sure. Whichever come into the range.
Well, he really doesn't dodge this time.
Yay.
You
11
just
damage.
you get the perfect timing, and he is sprayed with poison right into his mouth and his eyes, and then he just stumbles back and he dies.
Oh wow. That's awesome.
That's something, I guess.
Yeah. He starts coughing to death. And now it's Sir Petros, who takes a step here. And he's going to try to attack this goblin with the crossbow. I forgot his bonuses, but he hits anyways. Okay, and this goblin is hurt.
Which one is hurt? The one with the sword?
The one with
or the
the
bow?
crossbow. So Sir Petros just steps over to the corridor, and he slams the goblin against the wall with his shield. And now it's someone who is currently hidden. Let's see what he will do. It's pretty obvious.
Please don't be an angry squirrel. Please don't be an angry squirrel.
Was the suit of armor coming to life now?
No. That would have been cool, but no. He just appears again and it tries to slash at Steve.
Roll to dodge.
Okay, well, he rolled with advantage. That was very lucky for him. Ooh, wow, okay. So you're currently with 0 HP.
What? No, I thought I have 9. I have 9 HP technically.
Yes. So he attacked with the dagger, and it was a sneak attack.
Did he just kill me?
No, he didn't kill
Oh,
you.
unconscious guy yet. Okay.
You're actually, when you're at 0, you're still conscious, but if you take another action, I think you go unconscious.
It's been a long time actually since I didn't figure that was going to happen. I haven't read over the rules for getting knocked out in quite a while.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
heal
me
him in my next turn.
I think we're going to stabilize him first, though, right?
If
Yeah,
you
we'll
heal
get
him
to it.
magically, you don't really need to stabilize him.
To do any of that? Okay.
So, well, he comes from the shadows. He stabs you right between your ribs. You are stunned. Well, not literally in terms of game mechanics, but you just
sharp pain in chest. Goody.
Hmm?
It's basically sharp pain in chest now.
And you see who attacked you. It was the same goblin, and you feel like you're going to fall unconscious if you so much as try to hit him back for this. But now it's Barnabas' turn.
Enraged by seeing my friend brought to his knees, I pull my best Goku impression and do an Eldritch Blast going Kamehameha! And it's probably going to be a 1.
Let's hope not. Okay, that hits.
Okay. Woohoo!
Yeah!
Finally! In your face, Goblin!
He was already hurt, but you hurt him so badly. You just thrust your hand in the air, and the beam comes out of it and hits him in the face. And it's force damage, right? Or
It is force damage.
Okay. So you see that the blast is so big that it cracks his skull and he falls back and dies.
Nice.
And the goblin is gone. This goblin is also gone, so I should remove him. And now it's the crossbow one. He steps back into the corridor. And let me reveal a little bit more because Sir Petros is going to step forward. But he takes a step back and he tries to hit Sir Petros again. And he doesn't. Oh, okay. They are not very lucky to roll against him, apparently. So Sir Petros just shields himself, and now it's oh no, it was Steve. No, that's right. So Steve, it's you now.
Wait, how much distance can I cover before I pass out? My walking speed is 30 feet.
Okay, you've already. I've been reading the rules for that. You are currently unconscious. As you get to 0 hit points, you fall unconscious.
Ah, okay.
So you need to be either stabilized or healed to.
I'll hold my
regain
action in that
consciousness.
case.
Okay. And in this case, can you roll a 1d100?
1d100. Okay.
Yeah.
To see if I'm conscious or Gaia. Okay.
If you're stabilized.
Where is that coming from, Sog?
I'm not sure if there's an official one, but from what I remember,
it's got a
on 3.5, every turn that passes, you can roll to see if you're stabilizing. Let me see if I can find it.
There's a special. It's on page 197. I just read through it. It's under dropping to 0 hit points, and 5th edition has its own unique thing with death saving throws. 197. This is the official page. I don't know what it is on the PDF. But that's the official.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
And it's dropping to 0 hit points. What happens, according to this page, once you hit 0 hit points, you either outright die or fall unconscious. In this instance, we fall unconscious. The only time you outright die is if the damage you take exceeds your maximum health total. So that's irrelevant right now. We're not going to take that much damage. So he's at 0 points. So on his next turn, if he is not healed or stabilized by one of us, then he will make death saving throws. And the way that works is he's going to roll a d20. If the roll of 10 or higher, he succeeds, or lower, he fails. And he needs to get 3 successes or 3 failures. If he gets 3 successes, he will stabilize, or if he gets 3 failures, he will die.
Okay.
If he rolls the d20, he automatically gets 1 health point. If he rolls a 1, he takes 2 failures.
Ow! That sounds deadly.
So
okay.
In other words,
let's roll. Yeah, you can
roll.
Don't
worry about it on
d20.
this turn.
So roll d20. Got you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's hope it's the 20.
Yay!
Okay, that's good.
What did you get? An 11? Okay, I think on our character sheet on here, there should be a... I'll have to find it. You just need to keep track of it right now. So that counts as 1 success.
Alright, I'll take a note of it.
Good. Man, that's some dangerous rule. Seriously, I had no idea that the rule was like this now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Okay, that's good that you rolled a success. So I'm going to mark 1 success.
So wait, do I have to regain a health point, or is that after?
Not yet. You have to get 3 concurrent successes.
So I have to wait until next turn?
You just have to get 3. Yeah, correct.
Okay.
And odds are Karen's going to heal you before then, but that's how this works.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll just chill here in this corner. I'm fine.
And this goblin is going to turn and try to hit this guy.
Which guy?
Not you.
Thank you.
Sir Petrus. And finally somebody hits him. And
Okay. All right. So here you go, bud. Stain, go to your D&D character page,
Yep.
and I want you to put in the damage you took, and it'll automatically convert to success page.
Huh. That's weird. Give me a sec.
You see the failure success thing up there now?
Oh, I need to sign in. Because I have it saved as a PDF. One sec.
Yeah, go to the actual page. And then in the top right corner, it's got the damage. You just type in the number and click damage, and it'll automatically change it over to the saves. And you can keep track of it that way.
okay. So the goblin goes and he realizes that Sir Petrus is blocking everything, so he feints to one side, but he attacks to the other, and he causes 3 damage on Sir Petrus.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but how much damage did I take? Was it
9.
9 damage? Ouch. Okay.
Yeah. Sneak attack is pretty brutal. That's how you took out the orc. It's like the semi-orc that was at the bridge. And now it's Kalen.
Alright, so definitely gonna heal him.
You can't do that now because it's a level 1 spell.
Oh.
So you're going to need a short rest
Mm-hmm.
in order to do that again.
Oh no.
Yeah, but a short rest is 1 hour.
Hmm.
So, do you have anything else that you can do to help?
Well,
We should be able to stabilize him.
Yeah.
You can use your action to administer first aid to an unconscious person to stabilize it. You need a successful DC 10 Wisdom Medicine check.
Yeah, perfect.
how?
So
you need to do a medicine check, Karen. Roll for
Okay, how many?
medicine. Look at your character sheet.
Yeah, I
Look
see
at your
that.
skills. What does medicine
D
say?
what?
It should say right here, it medicine, and it should have a number next to it, like a 0 plus 1 plus 2
It's
okay, so it's a
3.
3.
plus 3. Okay,
Oh, I'm
so
get what row?
roll a d20, roll a 20, and then we're gonna add 3 to it.
Okay.
Okay, so you rush. I'm gonna move you here. You rush to
There you
aid
go.
Steve, who's fallen, and you succeed in that.
Okay.
So he is stabilized.
So he's stabilized. He hit points and is unconscious, but he no longer has to make death saving throws.
Okay. So he stays with 0, right?
Yes, you're still unconscious, but you're not gonna die.
Okay.
Basically.
All right. However, okay. One thing then that I would be able to do now, if Kayleen does this, is an opportunity attack on her, because she's going to have to walk all the way to Steve to do that, and she's gonna stop right beside the goblin. Do you want? I'm gonna let you not do this if you want, and you can try in the next turn or whenever it's possible to be beside him. Or if you want, I can just roll the opportunity attack on you.
Okay, sure. How could I do that?
Which do you want? You want to go ahead and have healed him this turn, or do you want to have not done that? He's basically saying, do you want to redo this, or do you want to?
No, I want to heal him.
Okay.
Okay.
Then he's going to take an opportunity attack on you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He actually hits. So you're coming to aid your friend, And of course, the goblin is just a scumbag. He's going to swing at you. Out. Okay. Oh god, you also have 5 health.
I have 5 health.
So is she out now?
She's out.
This is great.
What?
Epic.
Well, I shouldn't really say anything, but you should always protect the healer.
That's true.
That's okay. It's D&D. It's a little different, but yeah. Oh well. Okay.
This
That's
dude is
fine.
causing trouble.
So we're
Okay.
gonna take this dude out now. Me and Petros, we are ready to take this guy out now.
Go get
Exactly.
them! Go get them!
I'll be right back.
So,
So Sir Petros take a step to his side, and he roars, "How dare you!" And he stabs the goblin. Yes, he does. Not for much, but he hurts him. The goblin is very hurt.
okay. Well, I'm not gonna take any. I'm firing up a blast right at that guy, and we're gonna finish him off to get him away from our allies.
Yeah. Okay, that hits.
Not quite what I would like, but hopefully it'll be enough.
Unfortunately, not. But...
No. Why does my blast stink so bad?
Yeah,
The worst rolls.
that's surprising to me as well. It's a really good spell, but well, it's a cantrip, right? So it's okay.
It is. At least I can.
So but you see that he's at the edge of consciousness, and this guy is going to take a step to the side, and he's going to shoot again because he's not very smart. He's really not smart. Sir Petros has his back to him, and he's kind of shaking because he's not expecting visitors, so he just shoots up to the ceiling. And now it's Steve.
Works for me.
Steve is...
We skip his turn, basically.
Yeah.
He's out. Karen just walked out of the room, but she needs to make a saving throw on her turn.
I'm here. Sorry about that.
So you're fine. You're just kind of chilling now. You're unconscious and just taking a nice little nap.
Yay, catch us some sleep.
Okay,
So there's... Is it the other goblin next? The one that's really low on health?
No, he's after both of... Oh, no, yeah, true. It's him. That's him. So he takes another step back, and he's scared now that he sees that all the attention's turned to him. He's going to try to attack Sir Petros. But his attempt is in vain. And now it would be for Kaylin to roll. She's not there at the moment, right?
I can roll for her. She's my wife.
Yeah, you can roll. Is it a Constitution? Wow. Okay.
Woo! Kaylin is back. She has regained 1 health point because I rolled a 20.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So everyone is safe now.
Thank goodness. Now, the only thing it doesn't specify on here, I'm assuming, no, because I'm guessing that counts as her. It doesn't specify if that counts as her turn. I'm guessing so, though. If you roll a d20 and you get your health back, you don't get to make an action on that turn, I guess. It doesn't specify that, but I'll go ahead and make that assumption.
Yeah, I don't think you should, because you're just coming back to consciousness.
That makes sense.
And as she comes back to consciousness, she sees the boots of Sir Petros stopping right beside her, and he's going to try to finish off this goblin, but he misses. The goblin's fighting for his life, because he knows if he does one thing wrong, he's going to end up like his friends.
Okay.
But it's your turn now.
All right, I'm going to trust Petros to take care of that, and I'm gonna come over here and aim straight down, and I'm gonna take out this other goblin.
Right. I have a feeling you're going to really well this time.
We shall
It's not
see.
possible.
I didn't get so great on the hit there.
Yeah, you
Did
missed.
that hit? I miss.
No. And when he sees that, he's going to aim at you and shoot back. Does that hit?
Yes, it does. The armor class is 11.
It's 4. Take 2 damage.
Okay.
And the other goblin is going to... Yeah, he's going to fight back against Sir Petrus. That's all he can do right now. Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
Enough, then it was your turn.
Yeah.
I'm updating Karen while you guys continue.
You guys continue to talk.
Ta-da. Okay. So in his desperation, this goblin tries to stab Sir Petrus with his sword, and he actually manages to. He does a very clean shot at Sir Petrus, and blood splatters over the concrete walls or the stone walls. And Sir Petrus seems very surprised that that puny goblin that was... How well can he fight when he's so close to death? And he's going to attack him back.
Yeah.
And he finishes him off.
Thank you, Petros. Thank you. You're a man.
He is hit by the goblin, and then he looks down at the wound, and he looks straight at the goblin, and he looks at him as if to say, "How dare you?" And then he just stabs the goblin straight in his gut, and he dies. It's
Okay.
Barnabas again.
Well, I'm gonna line up another shot at this guy down the hall. Oh,
nice.
yes. Okay. Do I get any? I guess not. It's just does it hit her if it doesn't hit? It's a spell, so I guess it didn't do anything extra.
Yeah,
there.
I'm not sure if there's such a thing as a critical.
I'll look it up a little bit later.
Yeah.
We're all learning.
Indeed.
And there we go. I could not ask for better. Where was that a turn ago? That's fine.
He flies back into the room that he came from, and he falls to his death.
He flies back in the room and falls to his death, as in there's a hole in that room?
He falls dead.
Okay.
That's it.
I was like, did we just learn something? Did you hear it? Doop, 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 doop. Okay.
No.
Yay.
Calm again.
Well, team, I suggest that we take a short rest. What do you guys think?
Sir Petrus agrees.
If we take a short rest, everyone gets to heal themselves. But there's a way to do it here. I'm looking at. You can spend one or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit dice, which is equal to your level. For each hit dice spent in this way, the player rolls the die and adds the character's Constitution modifier to it. The character regains hit points equal to the total.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all level 1, so we all should have one hit die if you want to use it.
No, I'll let you recover.
Are you gonna let everybody get back to full health?
Yeah, because it's level 1, and
fair enough.
Don't we kill off all the characters in the first mission?
Exactly.
That makes
Well, I guess
sense.
the argument could also
Well, I
be
guess the
So-
argument could
that
also
we're
be
resting
made
long
that
enough
we're
for
resting
Karen
long
to
enough for
get
Karen to
heal,
get
and
back
she's
her
just
heal
using
ability,
us
and
as
she's
a
just healing us as it becomes
I
available. I
guess
guess
we
we
could
could say.
Sure.
True.
Happy to.
Fair enough.
So 9, and Sir Petros goes back to his full health as well.
Everybody got a awesome map.
Okay, good. But let's say that you first you had to walk back to the beds in order to rest there, or you're going to rest here in the middle of this corridor because you have no idea what might come or what.
That's true, but I think the issue is that we've got, I guess, Sir Petros and I can help carry Steve, and Karen has regained health, so she can walk on her own, and we can go back to the bedroom and throw him in the bed with the goblins.
All the goblins.
No! No, wait, there's an open bed. There's an open bed.
Steve wakes up next to that big orc. Ah!
And enjoying the opportunity that you guys are resting in game, I'm going to just go get something to drink real quick.
Cool. So, guys, what do you think thus far? How's everybody enjoying or not enjoying?
It's fun. I just don't want to die.
No, I don't want to die on first level too. It's honestly fairly hard to die. The saving throw thing takes a while. It would take 6 turns probably to up to 6 turns to get through it. So odds are you're going to get healed or something's going to happen in that period of time. Next time we're in town, I'm definitely picking up a healing potion though. They're a little expensive, but it'd be worth
Wait a
having.
sec. I might have a healing potion if I get conscious. Equipment. I do not have a healing potion. Wait, potion. No, it's my bad. Okay. Yeah, don't have
I'm
it.
back. Okay, so you rest for an hour.
Man, we heal quick.
Indeed. And towards the end of the rest, you hear something coming from behind you. Not the path ahead, but the one that you came from initially. You listen. You can all hear the doors opening. There's no need to roll any checks because nobody's being stealthy here.
Are you sure? Okay.
Indeed.
Steve is snoring loudly. Kidding.
Yeah, the one stealthy guy is the loudest one.
So these individuals come out of the room that you didn't go to at first, and they turn around the corner, and they see you all, and they are surprised that there are visitors.
Surprise! We got company.
What fun.
And again,
Initiative.
indeed. Let me know if the songs are too loud. Yeah.
What song? I cannot hear anything.
This is just the menu music from Mountain Blade.
Wow, my
Okay.
dad should really hate me.
It's just
Oh
playing in
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
background.
yeah.
Is it playing now?
I hear it.
For a second, yeah,
Ah.
yeah. I have been trying to find some dungeon, goblin cave music.
No.
Hey, you still with us, Cole?
What is happening with my initiative here?
I had my mic off. I say, hey, are you with us, Cole? You're welcome to participate in the conversation if you want. You don't have to just be the silent observer.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, my bad.
No, you're all right. It's no big deal. I just wanted to let you know. We kind of got caught up in our thing and realized I hadn't heard from you in a while, so I was just going to let you know you're free to talk. You don't have to be.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I've been watching y'all slowly. Let me pull that back real quick. Barely moving an inch across this map.
Yeah, we haven't gone super far. This is all kind of new for all of us, so sometimes a lot of our time has been taken up with trying to figure out the rules for
Yeah.
it. But yeah.
My God.
I mean, it looks really fun. I just don't know what character I'll be or what, or how I'll be able to help y'all.
Anything
helps.
Yeah, just make the character you like.
Person that you're fighting.
Go ahead, Karen.
A healing tank.
Yeah, cleric.
So it would be a cleric.
Cleric.
Or a paladin.
Or a paladin.
Yeah,
We really don't have much in the way of tankiness, that's for sure, in our group thus far. But ultimately, you can be what you want. It's not like a MMO. It's not like just because you're a caster, you're squishy. You can make a tough caster.
yeah. Think about what character you really want to be, what style you want, and just
Well, I
be
have to
you.
look at the book. I have to look at the book, but I just been watching y'all the whole entire time.
We appreciate that.
I hope we've been enjoyable.
Enjoyable.
I mean, it was enjoyable. It's just that it was slow. I was expecting it to be, faster, much faster. But I can understand that, you're understanding the rules and stuff, so.
Yeah, new group usually takes time. We're somewhat new. Most of us are new to 5th edition, and then we haven't ever played as a group before. But it'll catch up. It'll go a bit faster in the future once we start understanding ourselves better.
Okay, so conveniently, this pack of goblins seemed to have their shift or whatever finished right as you are getting ready to proceed into the dungeons. And you see each other and you're prepared for what's to come. And Sir Petrus, being the first one in the initiative, he is going to run here so that he blocks the path, so that you can kind of bottleneck them there. And he's just going to prepare for whenever someone is close enough to him, one of the enemies. And now it's Barnabas. Hello? I think you maybe got you're mute.
Oh, sorry. Yep, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm not going to take any chances. I've been having some bad luck this far. So I'm going to come over behind Sir Petros where I can see them. And I'm going to use Dissonant Whisper spell on the goblin on the right by himself with the sword and shield. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And if he fails it against 13, if he fails it, he's going to take damage and has to run away.
Okay. Let's see.
Man,
Is it against 13? Is it 13?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh well. That was like my
He-
powerful move too.
Yeah. He seems maybe too stupid to even pay attention to whatever is being said when the spell is cast, so he's not affected at the moment. And he is going to move forward, being that it's his turn, and he's going to stop just short of Sir Petrus's range. He's going to wait for the others. And now it's Steve.
I ready my bow and arrow, my short bow, and I'm going to stealth if I can. We'll do this. Can I stealth away?
Well, you can step away and indeed and try to roll hide, but I think it's going to have to be the next turn because, or did you have your bow with you?
I have a bow with me already. I'll just shoot, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The bow's +6 to hit. Or wait, that's bonus action. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Roll a hit.
Yeah,
19
that
hits.
hits.
Then damage is 1d6 + 4. Okay.
Okay. To whom was this? Was it the one that's coming?
The closest one.
Okay. He comes running towards Sir Petrus and he stops here. And as soon as he stops, just an arrow flies right into his skull and he falls back. And it's Kaelin's turn.
Let's see. Going to come up here.
Yeah.
Gonna use a short bow. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, nice. That hits. Was it on this one or yeah?
Yeah.
Probably.
Did you roll a 20 to hit with that, or is the damage you're doing?
That's the roll. If you
Okay.
click on sharp bow there on
Yeah.
the chat, then it's gonna be the damage.
Quick thing to throw in there. Critical hits count for spells and weapons. So if you roll a 20 to hit, you get to roll your attack dice twice. Or you roll one extra dice for the attacking damage.
Do I have to roll
also
again?
for spells. No.
Okay.
You just need to roll the damage of the short bow.
That would be.
You just click on short bow on the chat itself. You see, there's a 20, and then
Oh,
under,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, that's not right. No, I think let me have a look at your sheet because maybe there's.
Short bow is for damage is 1d6.
Yeah, that's right. That's lacking here. So 1d6.
So that was a 20 to hit that you rolled?
And your strength is +1, right? Okay.
So is that a 20 to hit that she rolled?
I don't think so. It's +3 her attack, so it was a 17.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so he takes damage. You shoot him in the arm, and he screams, and he's going to move forward towards you. He's going to try to attack you. But Sir Petros was prepared for that, so he is going to attack him first. Ah, he misses it.
Oh, come on, Petros.
And Kalen, your armor class is a 12?
Yep.
Okay, so he actually hits, but you take 1 damage because it's the minimum. Unless there is such a thing as not taking damage with an attack.
If you roll a 1 to hit, nothing happens. Is that 1 damage that he took, or he rolled a 1 to hit? If he rolls a 1 to hit, it's a failed.
No, that's the damage. His damage is 1d4 minus 1.
Okay.
But so I don't know.
It's a 0 then.
Yeah, let's say he grazed you with the pommel of his dagger.
Or he caressed her face with the soft side of his dagger.
Don't you have to surpass the armor class to hit, though? Did he
no,
roll a
it
12
has
or a
to.
13?
No, it has to hit the armor class. Doesn't need to be above it. Needs to just match it. Unless it's changed on the 5th edition, but
that's what I'm looking for, because I feel like it has to surpass it. Either way, she didn't take damage. I'll look it up while we continue along.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy steps to the side and he's going to fire a bolt at Sir Petros. He tries to shoot, and then bang, the mechanism just seems to not work. And he looks down at the crossbow and he sees that the string is has come off of where it should be, so that it would work. So in this case, he's going to have to spend his next turn to fix this. And the other goblin is going to come from behind him. And he's going to attack Sir Petros, because he... Oh no, wait, he's small, so he doesn't reach Sir Petros. He just comes all the way here, and now it's Sir Petros' turn. So Sir Petros is going to again try to attack the goblin that's close to him. He hits. The goblin already took damage from a bow shot, and he falls. And now it's Barnabas.
Okay. You're right. It only has to equal. I'm going to go ahead and blast at this dude right in front of me then.
Mm-hmm. It actually hits. Yeah.
Woohoo! Oops. Oh. Man, I'm all or nothing. Either I'm hitting high or I'm hitting about all I do.
Yeah, there's no middle ground. So you stick your hand over Sir Petros' shoulder and you blast him right in the chest. And it's Steve's turn.
I mean, for the archer in the back.
Okay. He's very busy tending to his crossbow, trying to fix it, and you shoot him. Can roll damage. You shoot him right in the chest as he's distracted, and he just gasps as he's hit and slowly falls down.
Forward or backward?
And it's Kaylin's turn.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna use poison spray. So So poison this little creature.
Okay. He's going to try to dodge. Or resist, actually, because it's Constitution. But he cannot resist. He's poisoned beyond his threshold. And he also dies.
Hooray! We finished another
Grab the bodies,
army.
put them to bed. Sorry to interrupt, but grab the bodies, put them to bed.
Poison's been successful.
So we're gonna drag the bodies and put them in the little pit.
Okay. So now, this encounter was much faster. Way less complicated than the other ones. You know that there is a room behind you that is 4 goblins less than it was before, but you don't know what you're gonna find there.
1, 2, 6. So we've killed like 12 of them this far, I guess. 10 to 12.
Yeah.
So that means there's quite a few goblins still left in here.
See, cakewalk, we got this.
Even half. Like they have 30, remember?
Yeah, still. Remember, each of us get 10. I'm trying to catch up to my quota.
Well, let's get gone and get going.
Okay.
So we decided to go to the door then, I'm guessing?
Yeah,
Might as
the door
well,
was
it's
left
open.
open. Yeah. And I'm going to reveal.
Can I peek my head in there stealthily?
Yeah, sure.
Well, that's still.
You don't even
Huh?
have to roll
Okay.
stealth.
Yay! I guess we
the
should have
room
come
is
here
empty.
earlier. Didn't look like it connects to anything. All right. Well, I'm gonna
Indeed,
go ahead and walk
because-
in.
Yeah, when you step in, you realize that there's a couple of things on top of the table, and 2 of them call your attention. That's 2 healing potions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go get it.
Who are we gonna give them to?
I'll take one, but give the other one to the healer.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Thank you.
And there's also a little pouch with about 35 pieces of gold.
We'll split that
Since
up.
y'all
later.
take the healing potions.
Okay, I see. Okay.
We can split it. I don't mind. What's it? 3 ways. Is our NPC gonna take some?
Nah, he doesn't seem concerned with it.
He doesn't have
He's
to
just
know.
happy that you all found potion.
You could take the 2 extra pieces and each of us get 11.
Okay.
All right. He looks around, and it's just another room with statues that don't seem to say much to him.
You got 11 gold, Karen. All right. What are these? Just pits again? Like seem to go into nothingness.
No, these are pillars.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna inspect the notes then.
Okay.
See if I can make anything out of them.
They seem to be written in a language that is not known to any of you.
Can I use a history check?
Yes.
What specify what you're checking?
Well, just in
Karen.
case anything in the room that historically related, then I would be able to find out any clues or hints and
Oh, you're trying to understand the.
yeah.
Oh, Karen, are you switching to archaeology? Did you pick up that background?
No, not yet.
Okay, because its special ability would let you
Oh.
directly. No. Okay.
Okay. So you don't seem to decipher the information in it, but you see one hint of something. That's a symbol that seems to be in some of these papers. It's a boar. It's a a boar with some kind of like a war hammer at the background. It's just a boar on his profile and a war hammer behind it. And you seem to just notice that this is present in everything, as if it was some type of official document.
Can we do perception on this, or insight, or anything? Can
You
continue.
just have to
Does anybody have
recognize.
Comprehend
Do we have
No,
comprehend
it's a-
languages?
comprehend languages?
Does anybody have that spell? What spells do you have, Karen? Or what are your 2 first level spells?
My spells?
What
Healing
spells do
word and speak with animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's papers and not animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pick up comprehend
Well,
languages soon.
I
then.
have 4 languages in me. I only picked 2 so far, so I have 2 more to pick. I haven't decided yet.
Oh. This would be a unfair moment to pick, so we'll pretend you don't know it.
Let's see. So let's throw a perception. Pretty bad.
So you do need to specify what you're
Pretty
looking
bad.
for in the.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm just trying to figure out like what anything that we can find clues from it. Besides that, to understand it a little more.
I know.
No, you're caught up in the papers.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go
Examine
ahead and
them.
take all the papers and I'm gonna put them away and keep them.
Okay.
So maybe we can find a use for them later.
All right.
I'm gonna stealthily check the hallway.
Okay. You can roll stealth and go ahead. It's very good. There seems to be nothing new, nothing specific going on.
I think it's just our hot water.
Right. Guess we're gonna head back. Doop doo 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 doo. Doop doo 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 doo. Hello, swinging axe of death. Nice to see you again.
Indeed. So the axe is still swinging, as if nothing happened.
All right, we're at a crossroads.
Indeed.
South or
This
west,
time-
my gents?
This time Sir Petrus comes here and he actually looks after the statue, but he doesn't find anything. And
It looks like we're already heading south.
Smart man. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. All right, south it is then.
I will scout ahead.
all right. That roll still counts because she just rolled it. And what the hell am I doing? All right.
It's so dark. I'm kidding.
And you find this room.
Oh well, hello. Stuff and things.
Loot all the things.
Shiny.
Did we find anything here?
I see a piece of paper.
Yes. Let's see. You look around and you find on top of the table, one of the tables, there's 1 health potion. On top of the other table, there's another health potion. So 2 more.
I will happily take one of them and then the other.
And on one of the chairs, there's a how do you call that? Let me look it up because I forgot the name in English. It's a quiver. You find 2 quivers there. One has you estimate 60, just from looking at it, 60 crossbow bolts, and another one has twice the amount of arrows, just normal arrows.
I'll take the arrows,
Okay.
unless anyone else wants them.
120
Karen,
arrows.
do you have a crossbow or anything to use arrows with?
I do not have a crossbow.
I
but
have
do
a short bow.
Okay.
Well, we can split the arrows, but the bolts for the crossbow, that's no one else here has the crossbow.
Well, okay. Was there a crossbow, or what did you say there was there here? I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was no crossbow, but well, the goblins, some of them had crossbows.
Yeah, you can pick it up
Ones
from the corpses.
Yeah, technically I don't have a crossbow. I've just been using spells.
Well,
Yeah,
you
if
can
you
take
like,
bolts
you can get one. But it's gonna be a small crossbow, so the damage is 1d4.
That's okay. I don't need it. It's okay. Spells work well enough.
So me and Grace are splitting the arrows, so I get, what is it, 60 out of 120
60,
arrows?
yeah.
60.
I have
And
arrows for days.
there are some drinks in jars, and there are 2 bone dice. It's a pair of bone dice carved with just weird numbers, just symbols, not numbers actually.
Symbols. Let's look at it. Can we just look at it and see what we can find?
On the
Symbols.
so it's just ordinary dice, but you can try rolling what is it? Intelligence? Can you roll intelligence save?
Intelligence. What is intelligence save?
Just roll intelligence.
Just roll intelligence. So roll a d20 and add your intelligence power to.
It's the
Oh,
it's
okay.
the saving throw actually. There's besides the attributes on top of the skills, there's intelligence. You have proficiency in it, so you roll with +4. Okay. These are just a pair of dices, and you think that they are worth around 25 gold pieces or so.
That's a lot of money for dice.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just poor.
You can take it and sell it somewhere.
Yeah, we can do that.
What's this
Well-
note on the fireplace?
It's nothing in particular. It's the same things that you, same type of script that you found in the other room.
I grab it and I hand it to Barnabas.
Okay.
More papers.
What was it? Again, say it one more time. Sorry.
I took the papers from the fireplace and I handed it to you.
Okay, I'll take it. And I would say it's good to collect knowledge. Abdul would be proud. I'm trying to roleplay a little bit more. Abdul was the guy that lost his book and that I'm after, so I'll be speaking of him more often.
Ooh, there's another door below us.
Yeah, indeed, there's a door there.
Oh.
I will stealthily stick my head through the door. Roll stealth again.
Okay. Okay. What are you gonna do? You're gonna open the door. You're gonna try to listen.
I'm gonna stealthily listen to see if I hear anything. And if I don't hear anything, I'm gonna quietly open the door if I can.
Okay. Well, you listen for a long time, and there seems to be nothing there. Nothing making a sound.
In that case, I open the door.
So you see this first. You open
Nice.
some more. And you open
Looks
some
like
more.
beds. Whoa. Oh, this is the garrison. This is the barracks. Okay, looks like.
It's the dorm. It's everybody's bed.
And eventually you just open the door.
Yay! Okay, let's go. Woohoo!
And there seems to be nothing special there, just more junk and goblin outfits, small armors. But the people who used to populate this, or at least some of them, they are gone. And there are some small weapons as well.
Are the beds warm?
Sorry?
Are the beds warm? Has anybody been in here recently?
Yeah, so some of them, yeah. They don't seem very concerned with the tidying up, so all the beds seem to have been slapped on. Sir Petrus comes inside and looks around as well.
Anything in the chests?
You find clothes, you find small, unimportant trinkets, but you also find coins, and if you put them all together, there's around 40 GP for.
Well, in that case, everyone gets 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. I think
Alright,
we're.
let's get going.
Yeah, let's
thing
do
off.
some stuff. Yay.
Time does not bode well for us.
Sir Petrus starts walking more confidently and less stealthily.
Petros, wait up!
And you find
Sneaky.
another corner.
You've snuck too much in your life. You need to learn to jog. Whee.
Yeah, you don't want to jog on top of a landmine, know what I'm saying?
Fortunately, there's no landmines here.
Oh yeah, that's right, the eagle. I'm gonna roll stealth again, just for the heck of it.
Okay.
Okay?
I still just go in. If we got confidence, let's go. I wish I was a little tankier, because I totally would.
And I'm revealing. There you go.
I got another door. All the doors in the world.
Yeah.
I will listen to the door.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Perception. Oh, my lord.
You don't hear anything. But one thing that you realize, even without being able to see anything, is that there's a stench that's unbearable. It's really pungent.
Does it smell like dead bodies?
You don't know what you smell, but it doesn't smell good.
Okay.
And Sir Petros even complains about it. He says, "Ugh, what do they keep in here?"
Somebody forgot laundry. Well, might as well take some life chances. I'm gonna go ahead and open the door.
Okay.
I already
Open
know.
it all of a sudden, or do you slowly do it like the other one?
I don't slam it open, but I go ahead and open. We're walking confidently.
I ready my
So
bow.
you see a bunch of trash. Lots of garbage. And it smells really bad in here. It really smells horrible. And in the midst of all garbage, you see slowly it's kind of like a tendril or a tentacle rising with an eye at the tip.
Uncle Cthulhu? Is that you?
You say that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, sorry, it's not one eye, it's several eyes that are on the tip of this this tentacle, and the tentacle comes from a pile of garbage, a really big pile of garbage, and soon all of you hear inside your heads a voice saying, "What are you doing here?"
We have a mission. I don't know what entails in this mission. All I know is we're supposed to search this area. What
Sir
are
Petrus tries to stop you from saying anything else. He says, "Oh, we're who are you, by the way?" And from the pile of garbage rises something that looks like this. Wait. And you can all roll a insight check. If you want to roll, but
so quick question: if I can roll an insight, would this have anything to do with religion on my end? Dealing with anything to do with like mind flayers and stuff, or part of the whole idea of Cthulhu there?
Ooh,
but if not,
okay.
that's okay.
Sorry, I didn't understand. So you want to roll insight to know if it's
saying,
anything?
No. I'm just saying I can roll insight if that's what I need to roll. But for my religious background as being an acolyte within this esoteric cult, it's Cthulhu oriented. So the idea is that it connects with, like, if it's got tentacles and telepathy, it sounds like something it might be associated with my religious background.
Okay.
Which it may or may not be, but I'll let you make that choice as the DM.
No, indeed. You don't really know, and you can try rolling an insight check just to see if you can make anything out of this thing. And it's really large. It's not a small creature. Okay, Sir Petros is speechless. He's just trying to say something because he knows that the creature seems to understand when you speak. But Barnabas and Kalen both know or assume that this is Otyug, which is a creature that feeds from garbage. Every type of waste. He will eat anything. And especially Kalen knows that they seem to dwell on places where they can just eat anything and just have an agreement with whoever is the owner of the place or the land, just to stay there and protect the place in return for food. So Kalen, you look around and you think this is all the waste that the goblins produce, and they all keep it here so that the Otyug is happy. He can keep eating and defend the place.
I greet him like a warm old friend because I'm so excited. Anytime I see some tentacle monster, especially with telepathy, I just think they're the best. And so I just talk to him like, "Hey, buddy, it's so nice to see you. We're on our way." And I'll go to him a little bit and say what we're looking for with Sir Petros, and that I'm after that good old Necronomicon. And if he asks him,
Okay. The Atyog seems to be kind of slow when he talks back to you. He says, "Huh, I don't know what the Necronomicon is, but I suggest you don't eat any of my food." You know, it's
You
my food
suggest-
after all.
we don't eat his food. Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. In fact, when we leave here, you'll probably have a lot extra.
Really? Extra?
It's like, hey,
Most
wait, I can bring you
likely.
some food right. Okay, sorry to interrupt, but hey, we have some food right now if you want it.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna bring me more food? Where is everybody? Where are my friends?
So that's what we're trying to find out.
That
Yeah, we're
does
trying to
not
find your
sound
friends.
good.
What?
I said that does not sound too good here. Like this big boss creature called the goblin as friends, and we just killed a lot of his friends. So better be careful on that. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you think. Especially because you passed inside, you know that he's here to defend the place. So,
Mhm.
but if you don't seem to want to harm him, so he's just here minding his business and eating his food.
Okay. Well,
feel
if that's
better.
all I see, let's just go on our way then.
He lays back down on the pile of garbage that he was under, and he uses one of his tendrils to get a pile of whatever. It seems like cloth and maybe even bits of bodies. He puts it in his mouth and starts chewing as you walk out of it.
Okay.
And Sir Petros closes the door. He makes sure that the stench stays inside. And he walks back and says, What is this thing? Does any of you you ever seen something like this before?
He seems familiar. He may have been at the last cult meeting. I'm not sure.
Not in real life. Not sure.
I'm speaking as my character.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm speaking of my character too.
Okay, so ahead you see. As soon as you get there where you are, somebody tells you to stop. Well, somebody shows you a gesture for you to stop walking.
I stealthed 17.
Yes, but you're right on her line of sight. You see this person.
Ooh.
And Kaylin knows exactly what it is. It's a dryad. She gestures for you to stop. She shows her hand, her palm, and she points to the corner, which I revealed unintentionally, so I'm sorry for that. But she points right here. She points towards this direction.
Yeah.
Quietly.
So, is this creature our friends?
You don't know. But
Yeah.
she seems to want to show you something, to warn you of something.
Mm-hmm.
I knock an arrow.
Okay.
and I will turn the corner.
Sir Petros walks forward as well. You just see a goblin, but he is sitting down on a chair close to the statue, and he seems to be half asleep until he sees you walking from the corridor, and he gasps.
I let it fly. Boom.
Okay.
Roll
You
it.
can roll. Yeah.
Wrong one. My bad.
What?
There we go. That's the right roll.
You can roll. Yeah. Okay. You hit him anyways. Can you roll the damage?
Yes.
Can you roll an extra d6, just 1d6, because it's a sneak attack.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. It's just every attack with advantage, I think it counts as a sneak attack for you. But you already hit, so yeah. So you walk swiftly and you shoot him right in the forehead, and he just goes to sleep again, forever this time.
Sleepy, sleepy.
And the Dryad finally speaks. She takes a step forward. She's in a. This is a. By the way, I forgot to describe. This is a door. She's behind bars.
Prison. It's a prison.
Yeah, it's a prison. And
Looks like she's locked in an armory.
Yeah. That's what it looks like, indeed. It looks like an armory, but all the swords, all the things that are still there, they are rotted. They're weathered for a long time. She steps forward. Who here? Let me see on their sheets. Just 1 second. Yeah, so everybody here speaks Elvish except for Sir Petros. So she starts talking, and when she speaks, her voice sounds like leaves crackling in autumn. She says, "Can you release me from this?"
Who are you? Why are you here?
Yeah, go for it, Karen. You're the druid in the group.
I am a dryad. I'm from the woods, and I'm not quite sure what they want with me, but I don't think it's good.
How long have you been here?
Just a few days, she says. I'm so far from my tree. I have to get back to my tree.
Yeah. I'm so sorry you have been locked up down here.
Me too. It's not good for me. I need to be in the woods again.
Is that everything that you want us to do, just to let you go?
Yes, that's all.
Could you tell us about this place? And I know you don't know why they capture you, but who they are? Can you tell us more?
They just seem to be some sort of cult, or I don't know. I think they are just their own little society, but they seem to want me for whatever purposes they have with their rituals. I don't understand, but there is a wizard with them.
We haven't encountered any other than some goblin in this place. Do you know this place well? We have walked quite a while in this place, but I'm sure we have some places we haven't explored yet. Could you tell us a little, like, besides the wizard, and what else do you know about them? or the place?
She looks toward. She points towards the doors where Barnabas and Steve are trying to listen in.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "He's there. He's one of them." So
Okay.
I don't know about this place. I don't like enclosures. I don't like to be within stone walls.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any?
Stone is made to walk on, not to surround us.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any? What's her cell look like?
I think you're mute. Muted.
Sorry.
I just rolled for.
Is there a lock or anything on our cell that we can bust open, or what do we see?
Yeah, there's a lock. Yeah, there's a lock on the door of the cell.
I will look. I'm looking through the door over here, but we'll get to that later, I'm guessing.
Well, I'm gonna ask her, if we let you out, would you at least maybe try to help us clear the rest of this place out? We can make sure these captors no longer take nobody else.
I don't know if I can do much because I'm here for days and I'm feeling weak. If I don't get out as soon as I can, I think I'm going to die.
We can give you a health potion.
I don't think it's about that.
She's a plant, Karen.
She's a plant, Karen.
Oh.
It's a cave.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah,
You're a
we'll
druid,
let you
so
go.
you know as a druid that if dryads spend too long away from their tree, they go insane.
Gotcha. Yeah, for sure. We clear most of this place already, so you should be free and safe. Just don't bother that big monster, and follow the road and open the doors, and you can get out of here.
Steve, you got thieves' tools? Saint, you got Steve's tool? You got thieves' tools?
Hi,
Oh,
guys.
yes.
Hi, Grace.
You want to come pick the lock? Hey, Sean.
Hey.
Hey,
We are finishing up our D&D game.
Just thought I'd stop in and say hello.
Hello.
Welcome to hang out if you would like and listen.
These tools, will they go off decks?
Yes. How does thieves 2 work? Let's remember that. Thieves tools 5e.
It might go off intelligence.
These tools, set of tools include etc. Proficiency with these tools lets you add your proficiency to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks, which will be a dexterity.
So you roll dexterity with proficiency bonus, which I think you already have.
I already have a proficiency bonus.
So it's +6.
Okay. So it's a D20 + 6.
Yeah, unless you chose to have proficiency with thieves tools,
I have proficiency in poisoner kit and thieves tools.
Okay, so then it's +8.
So it's a
Did
D20
you
+ 8.
for your class? Did you pick the because you have that in stealth as well?
Yeah, usually I think
the expertise. Which 2 skills expertise?
Skill. 1 sec.
I know one of them was stealth.
Expertise is stealth and perception.
Okay.
So you roll with +6. So to try to pick the lock.
So +6.
Right.
So I add. So.
Just 6.
My dex.
Just 1d10 +6. 1d20. I mean.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you spent some time there, but you don't seem to figure it out just yet. You can try. You can keep trying.
I'll try again.
If it looks like it might take too long, I could just blast it. Try to force it open. Take a good whack at it.
You seem to understand now how the lock works, but you're not quite there yet. You can try again if you want.
Ooh, it may be fairly difficult. We could try and get rid of the leader maybe as a key.
What?
Is it a lock with a key, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's with a key. But
so
you
if
don't
we can't
see...
open it, we could always go kill the rest of these goblins. Somebody's got to have it on them.
That's a thought. Or you can try again. I think only if you... Okay. Okay, so after quite a while, you finally figure out exactly how to twist this little spring, and you hear the click of the door opening, of the lock being unlocked at last.
Yay!
Thank you for opening the door and let go. That's awesome. We set her free. Come on, girl, go home.
Sir Petro steps back and she says, thank you so much. And she comes all the way here. She looks at Sir Petros and she says, would you please escort me? I don't want to go alone. And 1 second. And you see Sir Petros, he shakes his head and he seems to well, he takes a step back and he seems a bit alarmed by her. He says, what are you trying to do? And then she says, I'm sorry, I just need someone to guide me. And he says, I think she's trying to cast a spell on me.
Son of a gun.
And she starts backing up, and she seems scared, and she's going to try and run away.
Mara is outside. We should probably...
Should we follow her? Run after her? I guess.
Is she gonna be alright?
Is she bad? Is the question. We gotta make a decision. Gotta go to the room ahead of us.
Yeah, she's going away. You can try. Well, you can try rolling a. Let me see.
Let me do an insight. Can I do an insight check?
Arcana. Can you roll an Arcana check?
Yes.
I will let Kaylin roll with advantage because she's familiar with. But you know she was trying to. What?
You go ahead.
She was trying to cast just some harmless charm spell on him, which if Kaylin wants to roll again, like she can. But yeah, she was just trying to charm him to make him guide her to the exit of the cave of the place.
I will.
But well, she runs away.
Well, cool. Well, I do have to say at this point, I just looked over. It's 5 o'clock our time. We do kind of need to go in the near future. I don't know. We didn't really discuss how long we were going to be doing each week.
Yeah, that's true. That's fine. We can stop here.
If that's all right with everyone. really, I think for us, just speaking personally for us, and y'all tell us what you guys think too, since we haven't made a decision on it. 4:30 to 5 is, I'd say, kind of our limit for the day, because we usually on Saturday nights need to go, family and stuff. So it's about to get off. Is that okay? That's 3 hours. If that's good with everybody.
Yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Cool.